What do you do when your car rental business barely escaped bankruptcy? For Hertz, the next step was to go on an electric car buying spree. After contracting Tesla to buy 100,000 units of its battery electric vehicles, Hertz has announced another massive car purchase deal involving 65,000 from Polestar. Why is Hertz buying all these Polestars? Which models will Hertz get, and when can you rent one? Join us as we serve you all the juicy details of Hertz purchasing 65,000 Polestar electric cars. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for electric vehicle news and updates. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more similar content like this. Hertz, one of the early victims of the pandemic, officially emerged from bankruptcy last year. Its return coincides with and was made possible in part by a red-hot market for rental cars. It is a remarkable turnaround for a business that was bloated with debt and struggling to survive just 13 months ago. But a quick economic and travel rebound in recent months set off a bidding war to revive the company, which is more than 100 years old. The winning group of investors, led by Knighthead Capital Management and Certers Management, injected $5.9 billion into the dying company. By resolving its bankruptcy, Hertz was able to shed more than $5 billion in debt, including all of the corporate debt of Hertz Europe. The company also lined up access to nearly $10 billion in loans, credit lines, and other debt. A good chunk of the money would go into purchasing electric cars for its extensive fleet. We'll get to this soon. With the new lease on life it got, Hertz has begun rolling in the money again. Rental car businesses are thriving right now. Travel is making a rebound around the country, and people are eager to rent cars after spending more than a year at home. In fact, searches for rental cars and their prices have nearly doubled over the past 2 weeks, compared with the same period in 2019, according to Kayak. Thanks to a car shortage driven by high demand for used cars and supply chain problems, Hertz has made lots of money selling its cars. It sold off more than 200,000 units out of a pre-pandemic total of 650,000. Hertz came out of the bankruptcy and pandemic saga with a goal: to become the Tesla of the rental car sector. It would do this by spearheading the adoption of EVs. Hertz's first step was to collaborate with the actual Tesla of the EV industry. Just months after declaring bankruptcy, the car rental giant announced it had a plan to order 100,000 Tesla Model 3s as a part of its initiative to transform its fleet into sustainable vehicles. The massive Tesla Model 3 order was the single largest purchase to date for electric cars. The only comparable order was for 100,000 electric delivery vans placed by Amazon to Rivian. However, Amazon was and is still a significant shareholder of Rivian, and the investment made a lot of sense from Amazon's point of view. The order, due to its massive size, represented about $4.2 billion in revenue for Tesla Incorporated. However, what is interesting is that the size of the order and Tesla's potential revenue indicated that Hertz would pay full or close to full price for its Model 3 fleet. And this was confirmed by Elon Musk himself. This is not surprising, as Tesla was selling the Model 3 as fast as it could make them, so it didn't have to lower the price for Hertz. Last month, it was confirmed that the Model Y, the pricier cousin of the Model 3, would be included in the deal. Hertz is already renting out the Model 3 in some locations in the US. Days after the record-breaking order, Hertz announced that it would be partnering with Uber Technologies Incorporated to add up to 50,000 of its Tesla vehicles to the Uber network by 2023. The exclusive partnership will make the Teslas available by 2023 to drivers who wish to rent electric vehicles while using the ride-hailing network. Drivers that qualify for the scheme could see some substantial gas savings, higher earnings potential, access to the expansive Tesla supercharger network, and Uber's EV Go discounts. They would also be able to enjoy benefits through Uber's Green Future program, which provides incentives for drivers to move from internal combustion vehicles to all-electric cars. However, the Tesla order is not enough for Hertz to fulfill its ambition to become the Tesla of the car rental business. Despite being the owner of the largest electric fleet, at least on paper, Hertz plans to electrify its fleet. So it is turning elsewhere for another jumbo EV deal, Polestar. Way back in 1996, this company was established in Sweden under the Volvo company. However, Polestar is run as an independent company these days, but its pedigree is famous for something every driver should care about: Safety. The company has a long history of caring for driver and passenger well-being. In fact, it was Swedish engineer Nils Bohlin who invented the 3-point seatbelt we have taken for granted for Volvo. It is good to know that the future of electric vehicles is related to a long line of cars that pride themselves on NHTSA's 5-star safety ratings. Polestar's ownership is a bit complicated. It is co-owned with Volvo by Chinese caremaker Zhejiang Holding Group Co., which also owns Volvo. If Polestar gets its history and safety from Volvo, it's getting its future from ZGHG. This convoluted ownership is not stopping the company from becoming a publicly traded company. Polestar expects to have an enterprise value of $20 billion by merging with a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. They are joining a company backed by Alec Gores and investment bank Guggenheim Partners, which will ultimately net the company hundreds of millions in cash to expend on operations. Although it has no ticker symbol yet, you'll likely be able to invest soon. Fun fact, popular actor Leonardo DiCaprio is an investor in Polestar. Hertz is purchasing a whopping 65,000 units of Polestar branded EVs, bringing the total number of EVs in Hertz fleet to 165,000. While announcing the deal, Stefan Schur, the CEO of Hertz, said they were looking forward to purchasing Polestar's premium EV products into our retail and rideshare fleets. Schur also said the partnership with Polestar further builds on his company's ambition to become a leading participant in the modern mobility ecosystem, and to do so as an environmentally forward company. Hertz wants to work with EV industry leaders like Polestar to help accelerate the adoption of electrification while providing renters, corporate customers, and rideshare partners a premium EV product, exceptional experience, and lower carbon footprint. Hertz said it would purchase up to 65,000 vehicles that would be supplied over a 5-year span, with initial availability expected to begin in spring 2022. While neither company has released the financial aspects of the deal, it's not hard to imagine Polestar got away with the full price. Just like Tesla, Polestar does not have any problems selling its car. However, since the Polestar 2 starts at $49,000, the contract may be worth more than $3 billion. Why would Hertz go with Polestar? The clue is Tesla. Polestar co-owner Greeley has been trying to position Polestar as a direct competitor to Tesla. As such, Polestar focuses on sleek design and powerful performance, so it's only natural that Hertz is going with another premium EV brand. For now, only the Polestar 2 will be part of the deal. According to Hertz, Polestar 2 brings an avant-garde Scandinavian design and leading in-car technology. Polestar 2 includes the world's first infotainment system powered by Android Automotive OS, with Google built in for the premium EV segment in a driver-oriented dynamic driving package. Just last month, Polestar unveiled the Polestar 2's single-motor trim level for the United States market. The Polestar 2 single-motor vehicle gets an EPA-rated 270 miles of range, but packs an identical battery pack as the dual-motor trim, a 78 kilowatt-hour battery pack with 231 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque. It has a front-wheel drive powertrain and can charge at 150 kilowatt-hours with a DC fast charger, meaning it can gain 80% charge in just 40 minutes. All the cars will be delivered over 5 years. Renters can start driving the Polestar in North America from the spring of 2022, while Australians will have access to them in late 2022. Polestar currently has 2 models, with one of the simplest naming schemes: Polestar 1, a hybrid coupe, and Polestar 2. Both models will be joined by the Polestar 3 SUV in 2022 and the Polestar 4 compact SUV in 2023. The Polestar 5 sports sedan will come in 2024. The announcement of Hertz's deal with Tesla sent the EV company's shares skyrocketing, allowing the total capitalization to hit $1 trillion. However, Polestar will not yet enjoy this because it has not started trading on the stock exchange yet. Let's hear what you think of Hertz's effort to go green in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest uploads. And lastly, leave a like as it will really help the channel out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.